Welcome back to our TCVM Focus Week. So this week we are talking about traditional Chinese veterinary medicine, or TCVM, and the different branches. So the 4 branches that we are talking about this week are acupuncture, herbal therapy, Tui-Na, and food therapy. Today I want to talk about Tui-Na, which is spelled Tuina. And it's a form of massage that originated in China a long, long time ago. It is believed to be the oldest system of bodywork. And it's based on the theory that imbalances of qi, which is the life force or energy, can cause blockages or imbalances. We've been talking about those all week, and that leads to symptoms such as pain and illness. Tui-Na massage stimulates the flow of qi to promote balance and harmony within the body using many of the same principles as acupuncture. It's similar to acupuncture in the way it targets specific acupoints, but the practitioner is going to use fingers instead of needles to apply pressure to stimulate the points. Tui-Na massage is often used in combination with acupuncture, and the way that I like to use it in my practice was doing acupuncture and maybe chiropractic therapy or laser therapy along with that, and then giving the pet owner instructions for areas that I wanted to work on, how I wanted them to work on them, and what I wanted that area to look and feel like when they came back in a week for a follow-up. So the philosophy and principles of Tui-Na massage are based on traditional Chinese medicine, which focuses on emotional and physical components of well-being, as well as aspects such as climate, relationships, and diet. So that's that environmental and mental stimulation and mental well-being of our patients. We don't talk enough about how stressed our pets are. And by the way, there's a study that says that 90% of indoor cats are experiencing significant stress because they are not given the chance to pounce, prey, stalk, and climb vertical spaces. So make sure your kitty cats are getting that entertainment. And a lot of our dogs do not get enough mental stimulation or physical contact with us as well. Okay. So the underlying philosophy of Tui-Na massage is that true health is achieved when one has found harmony and balance inside the self and the environment. The goal of Tui-Na massage is to create harmony in the yin and yang of the body by getting rid of blockages and disturbances that manifest as illness, disease, and emotional issues. Similar to acupuncture, Tui-Na massage uses the same meridians, so those same energetic meridians that the acupuncture points fall along, and using the acupoints to balance the qi and blood, leading to better health. Qi that's flowing incorrectly can cause blockages such as poor blood circulation in the affected area. And remember, we talked about if there's scar tissue somewhere or a tumor, a lump, a mass, that is obstructing the flow of qi and blood. All right, the main therapeutic goal of Tui-Na massage is to remove the energetic blocks that are causing qi stagnation, which we talk about a lot. So during sessions, the practitioner will use oscillating and pressure techniques. We're going to talk about the different ones that differ in force and speed. It can be done as a stronger deep tissue massage or a more gentle energetic treatment. And here's how you know whether your pet likes what you're doing if you go to massage. Are they leaning into you? Are they trying to get closer? Are they saying, ooh, I'll take more of that? And when you stop, they're like, no, nudge, nudge. So they are telling you, I want it stronger, I want it deeper, I want it more. Or when you start doing something, is your pet going, and trying to get away from you? Are they turning away and giving you a different part of the body? Are they saying, no, not there, over here? If you really listen and pay attention, they will tell you how often they want the treatment, how deep they want that treatment done, whether they want a gentle touch or a deep touch. They'll show you where they want that treatment done. I used to love working on horses because I would palpate along their body, looking for where they had imbalances and where I wanted to put my acupuncture needles. And they literally would turn their nose around and plant it on a spot and say, right there, dummy. They're pretty good at that. But our pets will do the same thing if we will pay attention. Okay. Some techniques are more yin, which is more gentle, passive, and meditative. And the yang approach is more active, dynamic, and physical, creating more intense sensations by stimulating deep blockages and knots. So this is one of those, if I would palpate along the back of the animal on both sides of the spine, you'll find areas, you can do this on yourself as well. You'll find areas where it's like, oh, that's nice and soft. That's nice and soft. Holy cow, that is like palpating a brick wall. And so you never want to go along the spine and feel the brick wall. There should be some give. There should be some flexibility. The spine should be able to arch and go down and go up and down. The spine should have movement in it, side to side. When you push the hips, they should just have this nice little rock in the middle, but rocking back and forth, not stuck rock. But if you feel that stuck rock or you feel a big knot of tension, that's an area that needs some work. And a lot of times the area that is causing that knot to form is right in front of where the knot is, because that's where the energy stopped moving. So I would tell my clients, look, they're a little tender here, so I want you to put some warm heat over that area, just maybe a hot towel out of the dryer or a warm, moist cloth or towel over it for a few minutes. Let the muscles kind of warm up, get the blood flowing, and then start working on that area. So you can do this on the legs, you can do it on the back, the shoulders, wherever they seem to be sore. And then see how much pressure they are going to allow you to apply in that area. So I would tell people who had these animals with these literally brick wall backs that we could get nothing, that by the time they came back for a recheck in a week or two, I really wanted that to feel more like a marshmallow, and to see how much their animal would allow them to work on it over that time period. So it can be really, really satisfying to do that with your animals and try to help soften up some of those areas where they're really tender. So the practitioner massages the muscles and tendons and uses manipulation techniques to realign the body, which we're not going to have you manipulate. Passive joint movements can be used to restore function to muscles and joints, particularly post-op. Sometimes if you've had an animal that's had a TPLO, they go through physical therapy, or they'll give you exercises to do at home, which might include passive range of motion, which is just gently bending and extending the joints. I had to do that with our cat after he had his pins put in his leg. So let's see. And to enhance the effects of treatment, herbal poultices or compresses, lotions, and salves can be used. We talked about that yesterday when we were talking about different herbal formulations that can be used. Tui-Na massage uses massage techniques such as acupuncture, myofascial release, and reflexology. And sometimes the techniques that are common to osteopathy and chiropractic, such as stretching and joint mobilizations, are also used. Okay, so there are 8 basic techniques used in Tui-Na massage. The first is palpating, called Mo. The second is rejoining, called Ji. Opposing, Duan. Lifting, Ti. Pressing, On. Kneading, Mo. Pushing, Tui. Holding, Na. Other techniques include rolling, used for injuries such as sprains and strains. One finger technique, which is one finger stimulation of acupressure points, and Neigong, which is full body manipulation technique. So I have used this for many different problems in animals, a lot of arthritis cases, back pain, IBDD, that sort of thing. But benefits, it boosts blood circulation because it's stimulating the body's energy flow and the blood flow. Reduces pain, because we're getting those blockages unstuck. We're stimulating blood flow. Remember, blood stagnation, a big bruise, hurts when we have stagnation. It helps with mental stability and mental benefits. Treats a lot of musculoskeletal disorders, improves quality of life in cancer patients. Because it will help relieve some of the pain and problems that go along with that. Side effects, there really aren't any unless your animal says that's too hard, don't do it that way, or you're really getting aggressive with them. So some of the techniques that we use, so we might be rolling the skin like this. We might be doing sort of a grabbing and releasing. We might be doing circular motions with our thumb or our palm or our knuckles, depending on how deep they want that massage. Sometimes it can be a gentle stroking of the area or a deeper pressure and stroking of the area. So there's a lot of different techniques. If you're interested in it, there are books available on Tui-Na. Most of them show Tui-Na being used on humans, but that can give you an idea. Even if you find videos on that, it gives you an idea of the different techniques and what they're using them for. All I can tell you is that our animals love human touch. It's up to us to figure out how much, how often, how soft, how strong, how deep, and what kind of motions they like. But it can be really, really beneficial if they have any kind of pain anywhere, if they have any kind of arthritis, even if they have a joint that you can't do range of motion on it because it hurts. If we can gently massage the areas above and below that joint and bring more blood and nerve flow into that area, it is going to help decrease pain, and it can be very powerful. Again, if they've got things that are really tight and stiff, if you warm up that area first, even just a warm towel, let them sit in the sun for a few minutes beforehand, anything to warm up that area. Have them go out for a gentle walk first. If it's a senior that's got some arthritic issues, if we can get them up, get them moving, get the blood flowing a little bit, then do our Tui-Na or massage techniques. We'll find that it works a lot better.